Prediction markets are rapidly becoming one of the most innovative ways for people to bet on the future. But now, one platform, Kalshi, is finding itself in the midst of a legal battle that could shape the future of these markets in the United States. Kalshi is a platform that allows users to trade on the outcome of future events, including political predictions, economic trends, and yes, even sports. The company has been hailed as a pioneer, but its innovative approach is now under threat from a lawsuit filed by the state of Massachusetts. Filed in Suffolk County Superior Court, Massachusetts claims that Kalshi is operating unlicensed sports betting under the guise of event contracts. The state argues that Kalshi is violating the state's strict sports wagering laws, which regulate betting on outcomes of sports events. Kalshi has fired back, with the company asserting that they're operating legally under the jurisdiction of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC. Kalshi argues that its event contracts don't qualify as traditional sports betting and are instead a new form of financial product that's already being regulated at the federal level. The CFTC is the federal body tasked with overseeing futures markets, and Kalshi contends that it falls within the CFTC's regulations. The company argues that it should not be subject to state-level gambling laws, a point that has created significant tension between the state and federal regulators. Massachusetts regulators are not the only ones concerned. The state's legal action stems from a broader debate about how new technologies like Kalshi's prediction markets should be handled. Critics argue that allowing platforms like Kalshi to operate without a clear legal framework could lead to unregulated gambling disguised as financial products. Kalshi isn't backing down. In a statement to Cointelegraph, a Kalshi spokesperson emphasized the importance of protecting innovation, claiming that prediction markets are a vital financial innovation of the 21st century, and that Americans should have access to these technologies. This lawsuit is just the latest chapter in the growing debate about prediction markets in the US. Other platforms like Polymarket are also facing similar regulatory hurdles, as both the industry and regulators try to figure out how to address these new types of financial products. Polymarket, another blockchain-powered prediction market, has recently hinted at returning to the US after receiving the green light from the CFTC. With valuation estimates nearing $10 billion, the market for prediction platforms is rapidly evolving, and how these platforms are regulated could have profound implications for their growth. As Kalshi faces mounting legal challenges, the future of prediction markets in the US is uncertain. If the company succeeds in its defense, it could pave the way for other platforms to operate freely. However, if Massachusetts and other states win, it could impose stricter limitations on how these markets can function, potentially stifling innovation. Prediction markets are poised to change the way people engage with future events, but the legal and regulatory landscape is still catching up. With Massachusetts vowing to challenge Kalshi's business model, this case could become a defining moment for the future of prediction markets in the US and beyond. Stay tuned as the legal battle unfolds. To learn more about prediction markets and how they're changing the world of finance, make sure to subscribe for the latest updates.